Friday after 5, I got here just in time. Went ahead and with a line before I went and lost my mind. And I ain't been here long, but the bobbers in the pond going up, down, up, down, up, down.
What's going on, guys? I'm sorry it's been a little while, but I figured you guys kind of got tired of seeing Simplicity over and over and over. That, and it's kind of out of commission right now anyway. I have the part inside and I just gotta wait for Danny to get home from vacay. But I figured I'd get you guys another video kind of based on my quote-unquote new pickup truck. We went up and picked it up Sunday morning down in down by St. Louis, Missouri. This is my 1998 Dodge Ram 2500 with the Cummins turbo diesel in it that me and a buddy of mine dubbed the Cookie Monster because it's big, blue, and I'm sure I can get it to like doing cookies. So it's just kind of, he said it and it kind of stuck. But there is a lot of rust, but I mean, that I don't really care about. The interior's pretty clean. There's a little tear in the upholstery and it just needs vacuumed out. But everything in here works. It has the 5-speed manual transmission, which it works. It goes into every gear. I tried it. The only problem is I have no brakes currently. So I gotta wait on my dad to get home so we can fix that, because he's an over-the-road truck driver. He's running loads and he'll be back this weekend. So yeah, that's pretty much it. My back seat, it's kind of screwed up. The dude that I bought it off of, his brother was actually selling it because they were moving into a smaller house, and found it on Craigslist, went down there, looked at it, came back with the truck. The back seat, the guy had batteries sitting on it. The batteries tipped over and spilled acid all over them. So that was a spectacular train of thought on his part, instead of just putting them into bed like a normal human being. But, you know, it happens. I mean, it is what it is. Everything works as it should. My AC works swimmingly. I do have like 4 idiot lights on. Oh yeah, there it goes. I do have like 4 idiot lights on. Normally the low wash fluid is on too. But my ABS, my brake light, those are at least because of the fact that I have no brakes right now, because the brake line's blue. Everything works, or at least cruise control turns on and off. I don't know how well it works because I haven't gotten to take it on the road yet. All my dials work. I got an aftermarket radio with it. I put this thing in here. It's just an adapter. It plugs into your power outlet. One of my fog lights work. It's got a couple little kinks. Those switches down there control my emergency lights, because the guy that had it before me was a construction worker and for some reason had emergency lights on it. And honestly, this is probably one of the most smooth running 5.9 liter Cummins I've ever seen. It turns right over and fires right up. It's kind of ridiculous for having 300,000 miles on it. But my turn signals work, wipers work, washer fluid works, even though I'm low. My cigarette lighter works. I know that because I touched it and kind of burnt myself. Because it doesn't really click in, so I didn't know if it worked or not, so I just kind of pushed it in and held it there, pulled it out, and touched it with my finger, and it sure enough works. My 4-wheel drive engages, all of them.
4 low, neutral, 2, 4, high. My winch, I don't know if you guys saw it or not on the front. While I'm in here, I'll flip the emergency lights on. You guys can see those too.
Sadly, the red and blue ones can't stay on there. My winch works. That's a 10,000 pound capacity winch. It works. Everything works. The guy put a 2-inch lift on it, had bigger tires under it for a while, then decided he didn't want to replace them, so those kind of fell through. I've got a headache rack in the back. The spotlights do not work. There's a kink in the wiring, or a fuse is blown or something. It came with a homemade lumbar extender. Basically, that just seats into your hitch receiver, and it'll just kind of extend your bed so you can put boards or something on it. I got a new bumper with it, because this one's kind of rotted out, but my reverse lights flash too. My brake lights don't, I don't think. And the other big thing with this truck is the bed. I don't know how well you guys can see it for sure. I got a huge dent in the side of the truck, but I don't care. It gets me where I need to go, and it's got, as I said, the Cummins turbo diesel in it. These lights are gonna stay on it. The ones that are on the sides, I just can't leave the red and blues because they're illegal where I live. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I also have a new hood release cable because the old one's kind of jammed. But that's just got to be put on. I got new windshield wipers on it because my ones aren't the greatest that I have on there now. It came with a little bit of brake fluid. And then under here, we've got just a bottle jack and some of that stuff. My winch switch and a hook for the winch. There's nothing on that side, but it does have seat belts, so it is legal to sit back here. Not on this side, but on that side. The tailgate's missing, so I have to find one of those. And otherwise, that's pretty much it. All my windows work. My door locks work. Emergency brake works, but it comes back up, which is kind of weird because I don't think I've ever seen one like that. All my headlights and everything work too. Shut these guys off. AC works spectacular when the truck is running, otherwise it blows out the defrost. It's kind of odd, but it is what it is. Now I'll put you guys on the tripod and I'll go fire it up. As soon as I turn the truck on, it starts blowing out of here, which is kind of odd. You have to see that. Yeah, it came with a nasty floors, but I don't care. Some of the stuff I put on the interior is just this nice iPhone charger, auxiliary cord for those of you that can't use this, or for those of us that can't use this. And this thing, I don't know if I get to do it, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it lights up to the beat of the music. It's kind of weird. And then I just got that thing. And then a new steering wheel cover, because the other one was nasty and gross.
small pointy object. Easily use the keys, but I kind of want to leave it running, so I'm going to use one of the free Home Depot stickers. Oh yeah, Ollie sticker. That's awesome. One of the free Home Depot. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one's got the tip. Free Home Depot pencils that came with it. Just kind of stick it in there. Snap it back. Down she goes. So yeah, it's got a lot of potential. 300,000 miles, but the dude said it had been rebuilt 6 to 10 years ago. As to how true that actually is, I have no clue. But honestly, it's a good place for me to start. All my gauges work. This one I have gotten up before, so just letting it idle. My stereo works. I got this little Rockform sticky thingy. It's a magnet, sticks to the back of my phone case. And I gotta say, I honestly love the interior. Like that kind of funky coloring. I think it's awesome. It's on both door panels and then all the seats. So if I go to replace that back seat, I gotta find a seat that matches. Otherwise it'll drive me nuts. Because, you know, OCD. But it happens. But yeah, that is my 1998 Ram 2500 with a 24 valve Cummins, dubbed the Cookie Monster. And you guys know what you got to do, so I ain't gonna say it. I'll see y'all in the next one.